Hello, kindergartners! Welcome to another great day of math with Miss Ronigan. Let's get started with a teen number review. So make sure you have nothing in your hands. Stand up tall. Get ready to make these teen numbers with your body and say them out loud. Here we go.
Children's songs, sing and move along. Children's songs, make your brain and body strong. Hands together out front, feet apart out wide. Write the teen numbers in the air and exercise. 11 is a 1 with a 1. 12 is a 1 with a 2. 13 is a 1 with a 3. 14 is a 1 with a 4. 15 is a 1 with a 5. 16 is a 1 with a 6. 17 is a 1 with a 7. 18 is a 1 with an 8. 19 is a 1 with a 9. Let's do it all together. Exercise is fun. Teens always have two numbers, and the first number is 1. 11 is a 1 with a 1. 12 is a 1 with a 2. 13 is a 1 with a 3. 14 is a 1 with a 4. 15 is a 1 with a 5. 16 is a 1 with a 6. 17 is a 1 with a 7. 18 is a 1 with an 8. 19 is a 1 with a 9. Teen numbers, we did it!
Awesome job on all of those teen numbers. I love seeing you move around, making the number and saying them out loud. Way to go. So we know that every single teen number has this magic number right underneath it. Whisper this number to me. Yes, it's the number 10. You're right. So if I have a teen number, all I do is I slide that number over that 0. So there's always a sneaky 0 behind our teen numbers. So we always see the 10 right behind there. We have really been practicing representing these teen numbers. We practiced them yesterday. We've practiced them with Miss Dritz, and we are going to keep practicing them again today. Now, one thing that we are going to use to represent our teen numbers is something that we used to write with every single day in kindergarten. We write our name with this. We write our journals with it. It is a pencil. Take a look at my pencils. So we are going to use pencils as something that we use every single day to represent this teen number. So I'm going to need your help to count out loud these teen numbers with me. First, I'm going to represent my 10. So I'm going to make my group of 10. It doesn't really matter how I make my group of 10 as long as there's only 10 objects in that group. So I want you to count in a baby tiny voice with me as we count 10 pencils. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. All right, now we need our next number. This is the number 3. Yes. Let's count in a deep monster voice as we count out 3 pencils. All right, I can't wait to see our monster voices. 1, 2, 3. So I see in this group there are 10. So I have my group of 10. In this next group, I have a group of 3. So if I were to slide this teen number back over, the 3 over to make that teen number, I know that this teen number equals how many pencils I put up on the screen. So if I were to have just 10 and 3, I could add this sign. You know what that is. It's the adding sign. So it's just like I'm adding 10 plus 3. So let's do it. Put 10 in your brain. You picturing that 10? All right, let's count on. 11, 12, 13. So I know that 10 plus 3 is 13. Just like if I were to just move the 3 over the 0, that shows me the number 13 as well. Let's do one more together. So if I have the number 10 and I am adding the number 8, I need that add sign. Straight line down, straight line across. Perfect. All right, I have 10 and I want to add 8. I think you might already know the answer, but let's double check because it's always great to double check. All right, now I want you to help me count out 10 pencils. I love using pencils. I hope you love using pencils. I can't wait for you to use pencils on your math workbook page today. Okie dokie, let's count out 10 pencils. Let's do it in a whisper voice. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome job. Now I did it differently than when we did it last time. Here I made 2 5 groups, just like your fingers. You have 5 on one hand, 5 on the other, and that equals 10. Now let's do our next number. What's this number again? Oh yeah, it's the number 8. Okay, here we go. Let's say the number 8 in a kindergarten voice. Everyone go, ahem. All right, give me your best kindergarten voice. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, great kindergarten voices. So here I have a lot of 5 groups. Here's 1 5 group, 2 5 groups, 3 5 groups. All 3 of these 5 groups can be added together, and then I have some extra ones. Here are my ones. Let's count how many ones I have. 1 1, 2 1, 3 1. So I know that I have 10 on this side over here. I'm going to add 8. Let's slide that 8 over the 0. That sneaky 0. It's always there. And let's see if I have 18 pencils. So we know that over here is 10. Let's put 10 in our brain and then add on 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Awesome. I do have 18. So why did we make a group of 10 in each teen number? Think about it for a second. Why do we make a group of 10? Well, we made a group of 10 in each teen number because that can help us remember that 10 is always in all of our teen numbers. Did it matter how we arranged our pencils? No, because how we arranged our pencils didn't change how many pencils there were. It just makes it easier to see that it's a teen number if you see the 10 first. All right, so distance learners, friends at home, I want you to practice representing a number. I'm going to draw it right on the board. Are you getting ready? I want you to represent this number with something you see at your house. Maybe you see crayons in your supply box. Maybe you have some other fun objects at your house, but I want you to represent this number. Oh, it starts with the 1 because all teen numbers start with the 1. 14. Okie dokie. Pause the video, distance learners. Represent the number 14 and then click play when you are all ready to start your math workbook page. Okie dokie. Now it is time to start our math workbook page. We are going to turn to page 203. On page 203, we get to write the number partners, but It's another step from what we did yesterday. Yesterday, you did awesome writing your number partners. Today, we have to write number partners again, but we also need to look for switched partners. That means we're looking for numbers that are opposite of the other numbers that are there. So up here at the top, I see the number 5. I'm looking for my line, looking. Oh, here it is. So I'm going to look at the dots on this side, right in the box. Dots on this side, write that in the box too. Let's start counting. Here we go. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to write my very best 4. Make sure yours isn't backwards. Now I look to the line and I have to go on the other side over here. I just see 1. Oh, straight line down. Let's do the next one. Is this the same number 5? It is. Is the line in the same spot? Nope, it is not. There's the line. Okay, let's count our dots on the first side. 1, 2, 3. Oop, I see a number 3. Then let's count the dots on the other side. 1, 2. I see the number 2. And write it in the box. Can't wait to see your great numbers today. Let's do one more 5 together. See if we can find the switched partner. Is my line in the same spot as my other ones? No, it's not, but there it is. Let's count. How many dots do I see first? 1, 2. Write the number 2. Now let's count the dots on the other side. 1, 2, 3. And I write the number 3. Awesome job. So I see 3 different ways to make the number 5. Do you see any of the switched partners? Give me a thumbs up if you do. So I am looking at one group. So here's my group, 4 plus 1. A switch partner would mean that the next one would say 1 plus 4. Over here, do you see any other ones that say 1 plus 4? Nope. So that one doesn't have a switch partner. Let's look at this middle one. That one says 3 plus 2. Do you see one that is switched with 3 plus 2? That means it would say 2 plus 3. You do? I see it too. It is our last one. So I'm going to take my marker or pencil, and I'm going to circle my switched partners. There should be 2 of them together if they are switched that have the opposite numbers. They're the same numbers, but they're in the opposite place. All right, I want you to continue. Do those number partners with number 6, 7, and then down here we have 5, 6, and 7. If you see any switched partners, give them a circle. When you're finished with this side, flip it over. Ooh, on the back, you get to write 2 of my favorite numbers, and I cannot wait for them to be absolutely perfect. When you're writing these teen numbers today, make sure that they touch the top the whole entire time, and they touch the bottom. We've practiced writing lots of numbers, so I know you know what to do. Trace all the numbers on the top, make sure they're your best, and it's right over those numbers. And write all the numbers on the bottom. Make sure it touches the top and the bottom every single time. Don't forget, you have an eraser on your pencil, so you can erase if it goes too high or too low. After you're done with number 17, you get to go on to number 18. To make number 18, make sure that also touches the top and it touches the bottom. Don't let it go past and don't let it float in the air. Take your time and try your best. When you're finished writing your numbers, we have to do 2 more things. First, we have to add the numbers together. I can also know that we have to add because I would take a look at that sign right there, and that shows me we are going to add the numbers together to make a bigger number. So those numbers that you write in those boxes shouldn't be smaller than the numbers that you see. You know a lot of different strategies for adding numbers together. You can use your fingers. You can put the bigger number in your brain. You could draw circles. You could draw triangles, squares to represent the numbers. You could even use objects that you have in your house to add those numbers together. After you're done adding at the top, then down here, don't be tricked because here we have to subtract. Subtract. I also know that we could subtract because of the sign right there. It shows a straight line across, which means boom, we are cutting those numbers and we are subtracting them to make a smaller number. Make sure you use those strategies too to make your smaller numbers when you are subtracting. When you are done with your math workbook page, you can take a look at your checklist. Make sure you have finished everything in your learning path. Watch the comprehension videos, finished your Seesaw Specialist activities. Now you can put a big X or check mark on your Math Smart Suite video. Go on to finish your math workbook page, Seesaw activity. Go ahead and do your yes activities and video. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I cannot wait to see you back here again tomorrow.